got spirit. Yes, I do. I got spirit. How about yo? What's up, y'all? Welcome to another video and such. Before this video starts, just random question. How old do you think I am? I'll tell you why towards the end of the video, but just let me know down below, how old do you think I am? But they won. I'm happy about that. We beat the Pacers. Basically, what's been going on, you play a team that is in the running for, being above 500 or a little bit under. We magically win the game. Just doing our little 1-2 step. I'm happy that they won though, because shit was getting out of hand. Shit was getting ridiculous. I'm happy that we won. They were playing well, that's not fair. They were playing defense for like the first two quarters. They played defense, and then after halftime, it was just, well, we're just gonna outscore you, and there's nothing you can do about it. And the lead was like so aggressive. There was just no way the Pacers were gonna come back. Now they fucking tried. They definitely tried, but there was no way that they were gonna be able to come back. I mean, if we're keeping it all the way at that way, they had no chance of coming back. I think at one point we were up 36, which is ridiculous. That's a proper blowout. But then again, when you stop playing defense, folks have the ability to come back and such. And you could sit there and, shake your fist at me and say, oh, well, everybody in the NBA is good. You can just... Yeah, whatever. They played defense for 2 quarters, and that was really dope. I guess in terms of being able to win the game, that's all we really ask for, is for them to play defense just enough to where the other team won't be able to come back no matter how hard they try. It was basically the opposite of what's been happening to us lately. Pacers got down by quite a bit, and they just spent all of their energy and efforts trying to get back into the game, and the deficit was too much for them. That's basically a sum up of the entire game. Now, the 2 quarters that they played defense in, it was really dope, and it made you personally feel like, oh, agaga, like, look at what it is that we can become. Now, again, would they be able to keep that same energy the entire game? I don't think anyone thought so, but it was really cool that they attempted to play defense for the first 2 quarters. It was nice to see Kyrie get in his bag and have an offensive showing in a positive way. Half of the stuff that he's able to do with a injured finger is incredible to me. I've already told y'all, and older subscribers of mine know that I've fractured my finger on 2 different occasions, and it's been like 2 years since the last time, and I still don't go for steals anytime that I play, because it's just such a traumatizing thing, and I don't want to go through that again. Kyrie was in there getting rebounds amongst the metaphorical trees. I mean, he was in there with all the yellow jerseys, which the Pacers look like bananas to me tonight, but that is neither here nor there. But yeah, the stuff Kyrie is able to do, especially with the hurt finger, is incredible. We already know the stuff he does offensively is crazy, but some of the stuff he was attempting to do defensively was really crazy too. James Harden had another game where you're just sitting back like, oh, that's why we got rid of Caris. Oh, that's why we don't have Jared Allen anymore. Which, shout out to Caris LeVert. That's why he's the thumbnail of the video. We're always going to miss him, and we're always going to love him. Again, y'all, probably more than me, because you grew up with, well, not grew up with this man, but you watched him grow up before your very eyes. I've got this weird attachment to Caris, because when I jumped on board last summer, like right before the restart or whatever, which feels insane that we really went through that, but I really I got an attachment to him when I was doing my first Nets video, when I was going over the roster and saying, okay, I got to figure out who these guys are. I got to try to get into, because I didn't know anything. Moving to a new team, I didn't know anything. I was like, I got to figure out who the Nets are and what the fuck did y'all do. And I remember when I did that that first video where I went up and down the roster and stuff, there was 2 people who I was like, yo, I'm really trying to see what's good. It was Chioza, and it was Caris LeVert. And since then, especially when the bubble started and games really started to be played, I had this crazy attachment to Caris because it's just like, yo, who is this guy that's just taking the fuck over? And it wasn't just the stuff he would do offensively. It was how he was playing point guard. I mean, Joseph was coming off the bench at one point. The way this man ran the team, the way he was a vocal leader, the cornrows, everything. It was, I'm never going to forget that shit. You know, you never forget your first. Like, I'm never going to forget that beginning vibe, specifically the bubble. I'll never forget that motherfucker. And I don't plan on returning my Basquiat Caris LeVert jersey. I'm very happy I have it. This is definitely one of the most prized things in my possession because of the fact that, you know, it's gone and how rare this jersey might be in about a year or two, especially if he blows up and becomes an MVP or something like that. But I love Caris and I miss him quite a bit, but that's not here nor there. Let me think. Is there anything else I need to talk about? DeAndre Jordan offensively played well. Yep. So let me think. What else? It's a confident win. Ian Eagle got his birthday cake. Oh, what this means for the bigger picture. I don't want to, like, I have to watch how I'm saying this because I don't want to go at the homie Mo Twins or something like that, or I don't want to go at what some of y'all are saying, but this is kind of what I meant by we can't have this mentality of we can't win without Kevin Durant, because as I said to a lot of y'all in the comments, we shouldn't have to have 2 MVPs and an all-star in order to win a game. I don't subscribe to that thinking whatsoever, and I never have. While I do stand by we are unbeatable with all 3 of them, I don't care who the fuck you throw out there, except for the Cavs for some reason, we are unbeatable with all 3 of them. It's just not possible to beat us. When one of them's out, as long as James Harden is out there, them motherfuckers ain't going to lose. For some reason, just Kyrie and KD haven't seemed to have the same type of chemistry after Spencer Dinwiddie went down. But whenever you have James Harden as a part of any of those combinations, especially James Harden and Kyrie, they should be winning the game. It's like how much fucking help do you need? And this was an example of what they should be doing. So I'm not going to go around patting them on the back and shit, because it's like, well, you need to do this all the time. It's like how you would come home and say, oh my God, I got an A on the test. Motherfucker, you should be doing that all the time. Like, I'm not going to get you a fucking cookie and shit. Damn, I'm going to be a terrible parent. I'm happy they won. Don't get me wrong. It's just the energy doesn't stop because they won a game. They still have a bunch of shit to address. They need to get to playing defense the entire game, not just the first 2 quarters. I'm not at the point where I'm ready to take my foot up off the gas and my foot up out of Steve Nash's ass. Like, you feel me? Like, and just to be clear, that is a joke. Do not ban me from the Barclays Center. Oh, this motherfucker say he goes stuck his foot. It's a joke. It just rhymed. Calm down. But yeah, the energy hasn't changed. The energy hasn't shifted. You know, it's still what it's been. You know, it's still fire Steve Nash o'clock. Like, nothing has changed. I still have the same reserves that I've had. It's just this time we won a game. So shout out to us. I think we are going to comfortably be in 3rd place for quite some time. It would take a drastic drop off for that to change. So shout out to us for being the 3rd seed, even after 3 games of losing. And then, I mean, like, out of the last 5, are we like, what, like 2 and 3 or something like that? So shout out to us for still somehow being in the 3rd seed. I mean, that's the fucking East for you. But let me know your thoughts about the game. Again, my energy hasn't really changed. You know, do this against the trash teams too. You know, do this on Friday. Like, you know, I don't know, but I'm sure the team is gonna get a lot of shit off their chest. Like, oh, I told you to calm down. All right, bitch, do it again. But let me know your thoughts down below. I am going to go to sleep because I am exhausted. These late games are killing me. And I know a game at 8 o'clock ain't shit, but The West Coast games are going to have me just sleeping under a car or something because I'm already tired, but I don't know. I'll see y'all later. Hey, zooming on the shirt. Hey.